Imagine if wealth was never about luck, but about skills quietly learned in childhood while others were distracted. This idea flips the script on what most people believe about getting rich. Instead of waiting for a lucky break, some children are trained into habits that shape their financial futures. These habits aren't flashy or obvious, but they lay the groundwork for a lifetime of prosperity. As we begin this journey, let's explore how early lessons and unnoticed skills can make all the difference. The foundation for wealth is built long before adulthood, often in ways that are invisible to everyone except those who benefit from them. Some people don't become rich overnight. Instead, they are trained into it step by step through habits most of us never notice. These habits are quietly instilled, often by parents or mentors, and practiced over years. By the time others realize what's happening, it's often too late to catch up. The difference between those who build wealth and those who don't isn't a sudden transformation, it's a gradual training process. This scene sets the stage for understanding how wealth is cultivated, not stumbled upon. What do rich people learn early that changes everything? It's not about secrets or shortcuts. It's about skills, practical, actionable abilities that shape their approach to money and life. These skills are often learned while others are distracted, focusing on immediate pleasures or fleeting trends. The early lessons rich children receive become the foundation for their future success. As we move forward, we'll uncover what these skills are and why they matter so much. Some children learn how to spend, others learn how money actually moves. It's not just about saving money but truly understanding it. Money is like a river. If you don't control the flow, it controls you. This simple lesson teaches that money is a tool, not a goal. Children who grasp this concept early are better equipped to manage their finances as adults. They learn to direct their resources, rather than letting circumstances dictate their financial outcome. One child eats all the sweets now, while another saves half for later. That difference seems small, but it grows into a major advantage in adulthood. Wealth is often just patience in disguise, the ability to say, not now but later, bigger. This skill learned early becomes a powerful force in building financial stability. Those who master patience can delay gratification, invest wisely, and reap greater rewards over time. Some people learn to stay quiet, while others learn to express themselves clearly, confidently, and persuasively. In the real world, clarity creates opportunity. Your ideas are only as valuable as your ability to deliver them. Early training in communication skills opens doors that others never even see. Those who can articulate their thoughts and persuade others are more likely to succeed, both financially and personally. It's not about avoiding risk, but understanding it. Like walking on a bridge, you don't close your eyes, you study the structure. Rich thinkers don't ask, is it safe? They ask, is it worth it, and what if it fails? This approach to risk is learned early, teaching children to analyze situations, weigh outcomes, and make informed decisions. Understanding risk is a skill that separates successful people from those who play it too safe. Some people collect contacts while others build relationships. Over time, relationships become doors to opportunity. Success rarely travels alone, it moves through people. Early lessons in relationship building teach children to connect deeply, foster trust, and create networks that support their ambitions. These relationships become the invisible pathways to wealth and achievement. None of these skills are about money directly, but together they quietly build wealth in the background. Like invisible foundations under a building, you only notice them when it stands tall. Early training in patience, communication, risk analysis, and relationship building creates a strong base for future prosperity. These skills work silently, supporting every financial decision and opportunity. Real question isn't, how do I get rich? It's, which of these skills am I still ignoring? Wealth isn't created in a moment, it's trained early, repeatedly, and silently. By focusing on skill development instead of searching for shortcuts, anyone can begin to build their own foundation for success. This mindset shift is crucial for those who want to change their financial trajectory. Habits are the silent architects of wealth. The routines and behaviors practiced daily become the scaffolding for financial success. Children who learn to manage their time, set goals, and follow through on commitments are building habits that will serve them for life. These habits are often unnoticed, but they are the backbone of every wealthy individual's journey. Delayed gratification is a skill that transforms small choices into big rewards. Children who learn to wait for something better rather than grabbing what's available now develop a powerful advantage. This ability to delay gratification is linked to higher achievement, better decision-making, and greater financial stability. It's a skill that grows quietly, but its impact is enormous. Understanding that money is a tool, not a goal, changes everything. Children who see money as a means to an end rather than the end itself are more likely to use it wisely. They learn to invest, budget, and plan rather than simply spend or save. This perspective shapes their financial decisions and helps them build lasting wealth. Mistakes are inevitable, but learning from them is a skill that sets successful people apart. Children who are encouraged to reflect on their errors, adjust their approach, and try again develop resilience and adaptability. These qualities are essential for navigating the ups and downs of financial life. Mistakes become lessons, not setbacks. Setting goals early in life gives children a sense of direction and purpose. Those who learn to set clear, achievable goals are more likely to stay focused and motivated. Goal setting is a skill that drives progress, helping individuals measure their success and adjust their strategies as needed. It's a foundational habit for building wealth. Financial literacy is more than knowing how to save. It's about understanding how money works, how to invest, and how to make informed decisions. Children who are taught financial concepts early are better prepared to manage their resources as adults. This literacy is a skill that pays dividends for a lifetime. Confidence is a skill that opens doors. Children who learn to act decisively, speak up, and trust their abilities are more likely to seize opportunities. Confidence isn't just about self-esteem, it's about believing in your capacity to make things happen. This skill is cultivated through practice and encouragement. Networking is more than collecting contacts, it's about building genuine relationships. Children who learn to connect with others, listen actively, and offer value create networks that support their goals. These skills turn acquaintances into allies and open doors to new opportunities. Problem-solving mindset is a skill that transforms challenges into opportunities. Children who are taught to approach problems creatively, seek solutions, and persist through difficulties develop resilience and resourcefulness. This mindset is essential for navigating the complexities of financial life. Curiosity is a skill that fuels lifelong learning. Children who are encouraged to ask questions, explore new ideas, and seek understanding develop a habit of growth. This curiosity leads to greater knowledge, adaptability, and ultimately financial success. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Children who learn to face challenges, recover from failures, and keep moving forward develop a strength that supports their financial journey. Resilience is built through experience and reflection, and it's a skill that lasts a lifetime. Adaptability is a skill that helps children navigate change. Those who learn to adjust their plans, embrace new opportunities, and stay flexible are better prepared for the unpredictable nature of financial life. Adaptability is cultivated through exposure to new experiences and encouragement to try new things. Self-discipline is the ability to stay focused and follow through on commitments. Children who learn to manage their impulses, stick to routines, and pursue their goals consistently are building a skill that supports wealth creation. Self-discipline is developed through practice and positive reinforcement. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage emotions. Children who learn to recognize their feelings, empathize with others, and handle stress develop a skill that supports healthy relationships and sound financial decisions. Emotional intelligence is taught through modeling and guidance. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze information and make informed decisions. Children who learn to question assumptions, evaluate evidence, and think independently develop a skill that supports wise financial choices. Critical thinking is encouraged through discussion and exploration. Resourcefulness is the ability to find solutions with what's available. Children who learn to use their resources creatively, solve problems, and make the most of opportunities develop a skill that supports financial success. Resourcefulness is cultivated through challenges and encouragement to innovate. Persistence is the ability to keep going despite obstacles. Children who learn to stick with their goals, overcome setbacks, and maintain effort develop a skill that supports long-term wealth creation. Persistence is built through encouragement and experience. Time management is the ability to use time wisely. Children who learn to prioritize tasks, set schedules, and avoid distractions develop a skill that supports productivity and financial success. Time management is taught through routines and planning. Decision-making is the ability to choose wisely. Children who learn to weigh options, consider consequences, and make informed choices develop a skill that supports financial stability. Decision-making is encouraged through practice and reflection. Vision is the ability to see beyond the present. Children who learn to imagine possibilities, set long-term goals, and plan for the future develop a skill that supports wealth creation. Vision is cultivated through encouragement and exposure to new ideas. Investing is a skill that multiplies wealth. Children who learn the basics of investing, understand risk and reward, and practice patience are better prepared to grow their resources. Investing is taught through education and experience. Budgeting is the ability to plan and manage resources. Children who learn to track expenses, set limits, and prioritize spending develop a skill that supports financial health. Budgeting is taught through practice and guidance. Negotiation is a skill that creates value. Children who learn to communicate their needs, find win-win solutions, and advocate for themselves develop a skill that supports financial and personal success. Negotiation is taught through practice and modeling. Role models provide examples of success. Children who observe and learn from mentors, parents, and successful individuals develop a skill set that supports their own growth. Role modeling is a powerful way to instill habits and values. Trust is the foundation of relationships. Children who learn to be reliable, honest, and supportive develop a skill that opens doors and creates lasting connections. Trust is built through consistency and integrity. Listening is a skill that deepens relationships. Children who learn to pay attention, understand others, and respond thoughtfully develop a skill that supports communication and connection. Listening is taught through modeling and practice. Teaching is a skill that multiplies knowledge. Children who learn to share what they know, help others, and explain concepts develop a skill that supports leadership and growth. Teaching is encouraged through opportunities to mentor and guide. Leadership is a skill that inspires action. Children who learn to motivate others, set examples, and guide teams develop a skill that supports achievement and wealth creation. Leadership is taught through experience and encouragement. Service is a skill that builds community. Children who learn to help others, contribute to causes, and give back develop a skill that supports relationships and personal fulfillment. Service is encouraged through volunteering and participation. Appreciation is a skill that fosters gratitude. Children who learn to value what they have, recognize others' efforts, and express thanks develop a skill that supports happiness and relationships. Appreciation is taught through modeling and encouragement. Innovation is a skill that drives progress. Children who learn to think creatively, try new ideas, and embrace change develop a skill that supports achievement and wealth creation. Innovation is encouraged through experimentation and support. Planning is a skill that organizes action. Children who learn to set objectives, outline steps, and anticipate challenges develop a skill that supports productivity and success. Planning is taught through guidance and practice. Reflection is a skill that deepens understanding. Children who learn to review their actions, consider outcomes, and adjust their approach develop a skill that supports continuous improvement. Reflection is encouraged through discussion and feedback. Celebration is a skill that motivates progress. Children who learn to recognize achievements, celebrate milestones, and appreciate success develop a skill that supports happiness and motivation. Celebration is encouraged through recognition and positive reinforcement. Wealth isn't created in a moment, it's trained early, repeatedly, and silently. The skills learned in childhood while others are distracted become the invisible foundation for a lifetime of prosperity. As we reflect on these lessons, remember that wealth is not about luck or secrets, but about skills quietly built over time. One day, those skills show their power, standing tall for all to see.